Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Tylearn, and today we are going to be doing what if Goku went Super Saiyan early, specifically during the Raditz saga. I got this idea while replaying Xenoverse and seeing how in that timeline initially Raditz kills Gohan, which we see Goku enraged, but we cut immediately after and then we play that mission. So then I got to thinking, what if we looked at this timeline specifically and imagined Goku witnessing the death of his own son, which resulted in him going Super Saiyan. And I am not here alone because I'm with my boy Sir Event, or Eventi in this case. This is his Dragon Ball channel, so go and check out that channel. I'll be linking that in the description, and his first video is going to be a collab that me and him are going to be on. So be sure to go and check that out, and I'll be sure to put on my community tab when that collab drops so you guys can go and check it out personally. Now with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's dive into this what if, and I hope you guys do enjoy.
Hey, collecting rings like I'm Sonic. Bitches wanna party. My wrist getting heavy, so I got 'em on a diet, yeah. Flex like I'm Hogan. Yo, he's coming over. Yeah, we respect.
We start our story off with Gohan rushing at Raditz with his hidden power. Last minute though, Raditz manages to dodge this attack and follows up with a ki blast that would vaporize Gohan on the spot. Goku seeing this would snap. Although he's on the ground fatigued, a power strikes within him that allows Goku to rise up and even surpass Raditz. Goku's sheer rage is causing thunderstorms, and we see his hair blinking yellow and back to black. However, we then see him emerge in a golden light, and when that light slowly dwindles away, we see Goku with yellow hair and aqua green eyes. Goku is now a Super Saiyan, and he is far stronger than Raditz, reaching a power level of over 20,000. Now, Raditz here has two options: either try and combat Goku and think that his scouter is just bugging and dies, or he just runs away cowardly and Goku runs up and kills him. The reason why I believe this is because Goku here should be even more unhinged than his Namek self, and that version of Goku was already unhinged because of the death of his best friend. But personally, I think from a father's perspective, the death of your son is going to be a lot more impactful than the death of your best friend, so I think Goku would be a lot more unhinged here. And so Goku probably just punches him through the chest while trying to run away, or if Raditz tries to attack him, he's punching him through the chest, and this is where Raditz would slowly die. However, he would ask Kakarot about, how did he achieve such legendary power? This is almost comparable to that of the Super Saiyan legend. Goku would just give him no response, as Piccolo would then tell Goku to calm down, as they could just simply revive Gohan with the Dragon Balls. They could grant any wish. And in this timeline, Vegeta and Nappa would overhear this, and Raditz would then report back to Piccolo and Goku after hearing Nappa and Vegeta on his scouter, and Raditz would then warn Goku and Piccolo about the two Saiyans that would arrive in about a year. Piccolo would just simply finish Raditz off after that and would destroy his body. Now after this, we would have 1 year for the Z Fighters to train in preparation for the Saiyans. Like in canon, the Earthlings would be going up to go and train with Kami, but in this timeline, Goku never trains with King Kai because, he never dies. But rather, instead, he and Piccolo would probably train with the other Earthlings on Kami's lookout, so Gohan not only is supervised by Kami and the others and is training with the two strongest people, that being Goku and Piccolo, but this is also beneficial for the other Z Fighters because they would get more gains as well. However, a lot of you are probably questioning, well, Goku and Piccolo aren't really going to be getting exponentially stronger, so why are they going to be bothering with training with the Earthlings and getting them stronger? They too need to get stronger themselves. That's a great question. However, it's already answered because that's the whole reason why I'm bringing Goku to the lookout. Yeah, some of you are probably guessing it by this point. The time chamber. And the reason why they would have to use the time chamber in this case is because other than training with King Kai, which you have to literally die for that to happen, plus traveling through and back Snake Way, it's just going to be taking too much time. So why not have Goku and Piccolo do the best training they can on Earth, which is the time chamber? However, before they obviously go and train, Goku and Piccolo would just gather the Dragon Balls to revive Gohan, and Piccolo would suggest to Goku that maybe they should train Gohan because he did have that hidden power, and if Raditz didn't dodge, it could have caused significant damage. Goku would give Piccolo that point, however, Raditz did dodge, and it costed Gohan his life, and Goku doesn't want to put Gohan in that position again, and Gohan himself doesn't like fighting. And in general, I just don't see Gohan being forced into a position where he has to fight. I mean, the whole point and whole reason why Piccolo even trained Gohan was because of that potential he saw when he hit Raditz. At best, Piccolo would probably suggest to Goku about Gohan's power, or Goku would keep note of it, but Goku's not going to be putting Gohan in harm's way, not like what he did with against Raditz. And so here, Gohan is probably never going to become a fighter, which does happen in a couple of my what-ifs, and you guys get so mad at it. But the problem here is that in this timeline, this specific case, there's really no reason for them to force Gohan into this position. And so with Gohan not becoming a fighter, we have the Z fighters just training on the lookout, with Goku and Piccolo mainly sparring by themselves, and they would be using the time chamber whenever they are feeling ready to use it. If anything, because Goku and Piccolo have a goal, they could be getting exponentially stronger with training, and right before the Saiyans arrive, I'll say 1 month before they arrive, Goku and Piccolo would then decide they are ready to at least spend, or try to spend, a day in the time chamber. Now here I'm going to say they spend just under a day. We'll say like a few hours, so maybe like 19 and 20 hours into the time chamber fully, which is very impressive. However, Goku and Piccolo barely managed to survive. However, it was a good thing that they managed to cop some senzu beans from Korin before heading in. Goku and Piccolo would be far stronger than the rest of the Z fighters, and when they emerge from the time chamber, this would motivate the Earthlings to try and go in themselves, but Kami really does recommend they don't, and if they do try and go in, they'll probably just leave like right under a month, similar to Kid Goku, or maybe they'll perform a little better than Kid Goku, but at best, that's what they're doing. Like, they are not spending even close to half a day in that chamber. At least, not yet in Kami's eyes. Now, they would continue their training, and obviously they would be training with a much more powerful Goku and Piccolo, which means they would get even more gains, and inevitably the Saiyans would arrive. Now, I'm going to be placing power levels on the screen, and I'll just be listing, top to bottom, who's the strongest to weakest. We have Goku at the top, followed by Piccolo, followed by Tien, then Krillin, Yamcha, Yajirobe, then Chaozu. Like in canon, the Z fighters would move to a wasteland to make sure no civilians get harmed, and so the Saiyans would then arrive, and like in canon, they would summon the Cybermen.
When the Cybermen are sent out, Yamcha obliterates the Cybermen that would have killed him in canon. This time, he survives here. The other Z fighters swiftly kill them as well, leading into Nappa wanting to fight the Namekian, which he reveals to Piccolo, while Goku and Vegeta settle their fight. Goku and Vegeta initially are trading blows, but when they reveal their full power, Goku is stronger than Vegeta, which forces them into a beam clash. But since Goku's base is already stronger, a Super Kamehameha would have amped higher than what the Gallic Gun would have done for Vegeta, and he seemingly wins. By this time, Piccolo would have already been killing Nappa, preventing any of the Z fighters from dying here. However, the fight isn't over yet, as Vegeta lives and transforms into an Ozaru. Due to Goku being fatigued, he can't do anything and gets smacked around. The other Z fighters try to come in and help, but this leads into Chaozu getting caught in the crossfire and dying. Tien, enraged, shoots a tri-beam that doesn't kill him this time, due to him not being drained or weakened. But he is definitely out of energy. The tri-beam does nothing, and he's just about to kill Tien until Vegeta hears Goku power up. He witnesses him transform into a Super Saiyan, and he knows now that Raditz wasn't lying. How could a low class even reach such power? He would try to fight Goku, but it's not even fair, and he would easily manage to slap Ozaru Vegeta around like a ragdoll. Vegeta goes into his base form and attempts to escape, but Piccolo wouldn't let him escape and murders him on the spot. This is because Goku doesn't need to spare him. He already beat Vegeta fair and square, and I don't think Piccolo or Tien are letting him sneak away. Vegeta is dead, and like in canon, they would come up with a plan to go to New Namek, and they would still go in order to revive their friend Chaozu. And that's where we're going to be leaving off our story right here, right now.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and hit the bell icon, that way you are notified and updated, along with subscribing to Eventi, or aka Sir Event, which will be linked in the description. Also, be sure to share with your friends, follow me on Twitter, which will also be linked in the description, and I'm going to be seeing you guys in the next part. Don't worry, part 2 is going to be releasing real soon, but I gotta finish Beerus first, and then I'll work on part 2. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tylearn. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Have a good day.